Kip-based guy here. What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. And today I want to introduce to you guys the Soundavo Hp-dac1. This has been a driving force in my desk system for maybe close to a month now. I introduced this to you guys a little bit ago when I was talking about my Bowers & Wilkins speakers that I use as my 2-channel setup. And now I'm going to do more of a more traditional review on this. So like I said, I've had about a month's time with the Soundavo, and it's been something I really can't go without now. So really quickly, what I have set up here is I have my Bowers & Wilkins. This is the anniversary edition bookshelf speakers. I absolutely love these things. We'll do a later review on that. And then on the top here is an Acrylic amplifier that's being paired with the Soundavo to power my speakers. So to stay more focused on the Soundavo, this has been the DAC of choice. So this allows me to have all the control right here at my fingertips at my desk setup. So what this is of course a DAC, but it allows me to have different inputs to go to my amplifier to power my speakers. So if I press the power button here, you'll see we got a blue light that pops on, and then underneath that is my different sources of input. So my line in, a USB, or an optical cable, as well as a headphone amplifier as well. It's an analog converter, so I have a headphone preamp as well, and it sounds incredible. Now what I really love about this, which really helps me a lot, is the dedicated volume knob here. Instead of using the remote and having to turn up my amplifier, I can actually do that right here within arm's reach. So this is powering or controlling the volume for my entire system, and then it's also my input selector as well. So when you purchase one of these things, you get it in a box kind of like this. Not a big box at all, rather small, but it does the job and it packages it well. And then just a few bit of graphics on either side of the box here. And then you also get your owner's manual, so you know what you're doing. And then you have your USB cord supplied in the box too, so you don't have to search around the house for one. They supply you with one as well, so that's really nice to have. So let's just dig a little bit deeper into this and talk a little bit more about it. Alright, so a little closer look at the front face. Again, you have your power button that illuminates blue when it's on and everything turns off when it's off. But you have your power button at the top. You have your line in, USB, and the optical cable. Now these have a really satisfying click. I just love that. And then of course it changes the LED indicator depending on what input you selected. So they change blue depending on which one you want to use. And then you have a clip indicator as well. So if you're maxing out the volume or you're signaling a dirty signal to this DAC, it'll tell you that you're clipping, so you can dial that back or make some adjustments. So you're always getting a really nice clean sound. Let me flip it over on the back side, take a look at that. On the back side of the DAC is some really easily laid out set of connections here. Starting from the bottom left is your rec gain switch. This allows you to just adjust the input sensitivity of your source, either 0 dB, so leaving it flat, negative 6 dB, or 12 dB. So you can control the source depending on how the sensitivity level is. Is it too loud? Is it too high? Whatever the case is. Now you have your line in inputs there and then the outputs for it. So let's say I want to plug in my phone via 3.5mm jack to RCAs. I can plug in the RCA left and right, and then it'll output here to whatever amplifier that I would like to use. Right there at the top side is your, it's called the S/PDIF in, but most people will call that an optical cable. This is actually what I use to plug my Xbox to. So I have an optical cable here. I just plug it right to that jack, and now I can have my Xbox plugged right to that. And then right to the right side of that is your USB in that you can use to plug right to a computer and use this as your computer or your laptop's signal output. Just down below there, of course, is your power. It does use your standard plug. It does have a pretty good size power brick that I have under the desk right now. Pretty good size power brick, probably the same size as the unit itself, so rather large, but other than that, it's pretty good. All right, so check this out, guys. We're gonna plug the USB to the laptop and show you how easy it is to use your laptop or PC, whether Windows or Mac, and use this DAC as your primary source of audio. It's really easy. So you plugged in here, and then I'm gonna right click on my audio bar here where you turn your volume up. I'm gonna right click on that, pull that up, and go to sounds. This is a Windows laptop, obviously here. We're gonna go to playback, and you can see it recognized the DAC instantly. It says HP-DAC1 default device. Perfect. If it doesn't, go ahead and select that, but it should detect it automatically. And now I'm done. So if I just go to YouTube here, we'll type in K-Pace Guy. Why not? Type in K-Pace Guy here. We'll play a video, and you'll see that the sound is gonna come from my Bowers & Wilkins. There you go. So now that's simple. Now all my audio is right here at fingertip. So let's type in Spotify. I don't use Spotify anymore, but I think I still have the app downloaded. I use Tidal now. If I open Spotify, I think the app's still here. Let's see if it lets me do something. Here's my old playlist. We'll just click something like, all this is going to be copyrighted, so I can't play it for too long. Here we go. Top male artists of 2020. Here we go. All right, let's push play. And then here I can take my volume knob, turn it up. I can't breathe. I can't. There you go. So that's simple. Now I have a really high quality DAC set up to my. Awesome. I have a high quality DAC set up to my laptop now, so that's now my primary source of output. So it's as simple as that to use. And then when I want to change it to a different input, just hit the button and you're done. It's that simple, easy to set up, easy to use, and it sounds extremely good. So I'm very happy with this. Now before we end the video, let me just go through a few specifications, because those who are using a DAC want to know its sound quality capability. So I'll kind of go through just a little bit of that, including my headphone users. So specification, so if you're using the S/PDIF playback resolution, you're at 24 bits, 96 kilohertz maximum. The USB playback and recording resolution is between 16 to 24 bits at 32/441 to 48 to 96 kilohertz. Your frequency response is 20 hertz up to 20 kilohertz, plus or minus a half of a dB. And then your signal to noise ratio is -95 dB, A-weighted with the line out RCAs. So your total impedance on your headphones, for those this may concern, it's a 32 up to 600 ohm output to your headphones. So take that for what you will, with 1% THD at 1 kilohertz max. So it's a very capable DAC, to be honest with you guys. It's very easy to use, very small, very out of the way. Of course, there are things that are better, but they cost a lot more. There's also things that are a lot worse that cost, around the same. So take that for how you will. It's a very capable DAC. I've more than enjoyed it. I use it almost every single day. And it's been a great pleasure to have on my desk, and it will make a big difference for those who have audio on their desk as well. So with that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think about this video and future videos going forward. Hit the like button and subscribe if you are not already. Thank you so much one more time to Soundavo for sending things out to me for a review, and hopefully we can do more partnerships in the future. Guys, we'll see you in the next video. K-Pace Guy out. Peace.